Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm just about to leave for my day and get to work, but I wanted to post here to say welcome to all the new members and talk about books. Today is book week at My Basic Home, and I am Janet. I own a company called Basic Organization, and I developed a subscription service called My Basic Home for any people who want to DIY their decluttering and organizing and maintenance of their home. So we're going to talk books all week at My Basic Home this week, which means all subscribers will get a text message tip or exercise every day this week that will help them declutter and organize their books. Give you lots of suggestions and everything. And I will be posting a few things here throughout the week, but I wanted to talk books. I would love to see how you display your books. I think books are a really personal thing for people, and I encourage you to celebrate if you're a book lover and you have a nice collection. So I wanted to show you how I display my books and also talk about how I declutter my books. So this is the wall behind my desk, and as you can see, I have books, low bookcases all along. I do have a couple of books there, a few binder stuff with information there, but mostly I display my books up here on these diagonal bookcases. I just love them. Let me see, I'm going to step out a little bit further so you can see them. How do I get this? There we go. That's what they all look like. I saw a picture of something like this on the internet, and luckily I have a really handy husband, and I showed him the picture and said, "Can you make me something like this?" And so he did. I don't keep a lot of books, but the ones I keep, I do want to display. So this is how I display the ones I want to keep. I've kind of sorted them into categories on each diagonal post, and then I have a couple of cute things that I put out as decorations on top. But I once a year or so look over these books. A lot of these books, like this section, is gardening. I keep a couple of reference books on that. But most of these books are somehow related to my work. And as I said, each shelf is kind of a category. But recently I went through the books and looked at books that either I've never read or the ones that I've read, but I don't know if I really need them anymore, if they're at all applicable. Hi, Rajika, how are you? So I made a stack, and I'm going to show you so I can keep myself honest. This is my stack. I pulled them out, so it will remind me, this pile will remind me to look at these books. I'm giving myself until the end of this year, which is surprisingly, a long time, but I like to read new books mostly, but I want to review each one of these books and then hopefully let them go. But actually, make that decision on whether this still will help me in my business or if I can go ahead and let it go. And so once I read something, I'm either going to incorporate the little tips and tricks that I've learned in that book, or I'm not, and then I should let the book go if I'm not going to. And again, there are a couple of books in this pile that I've never read, so why am I keeping them? That's a really good question to ask yourself. If you've hung on to a book for a long time and you've never read it, why are you keeping it? Obviously, it doesn't have the pull that it did for you when you first purchased the book. So I encourage you this week to go through your books and decide which ones are still relevant to you and your life, and decide about what to do with the books that are no longer relevant in your life. So I hope you have a great week. See you soon.